Hi guys, welcome back to my weird little YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be filming 3 videos for you guys. You won't know that, it'll be each Sunday for the next 3 weeks. But basically, for those of you that still don't know and that haven't seen my past videos, I am going to Bali this Saturday with my family. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. So to make sure that you guys have videos each Sunday from me/us, we will be filming all of the videos today for the next 3 weeks. So today's video, or this video for this Sunday, is going to be me looking at old pictures of myself. So there are 15 pictures in total, and I haven't seen them yet. My mum and my sister, who are both sitting behind the camera, have picked them out, and they're on this laptop right here. So basically, I'm just going to go through them. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about why this picture is so funny or whatever, and we're just going to go through them and see what happens. Okay, let's get started. So, the first picture, oh, this is me and my dad. I think this was shortly after I was born. Yes, I'm looking at my mum, but obviously I have no memory of this. Yeah, so this was shortly after I was born, and you'll see in the picture that there's a lot of medical equipment in the background because I was hospitalized for the first few months of my life. I was very, very sick. So this is so sweet, and especially seeing as my dad's now dead, this is a really nice picture. This is one that's very close to my heart. Okay, next picture. No way! Oh my goodness, this is so cute. So when I was younger, I would, no word of a lie, legit sit in front of the washing machine, as you guys can see here, and watch the entire cycle of our clothes being cleaned. That's what I would do. I would just sit there and watch it. It was brilliant. I mean, I think I was the best child ever. For those of you that have kids out there, you know, how great would it be to just sit your child in front of the washing machine and be like, here's a day's worth of entertainment. Okay, next picture. Oh my god, oh, I thought I wasn't wearing a shoe. I thought I was only wearing one shoe. Aww. So, I think this was in our house in England, and I must have been around like 2 or 3 at the time, I think. I just remember, as you can probably see in the picture, I had super sticky out ears when I was younger, and they've kind of gotten a little better since then, but I do still have one ear that sticks out. But, okay. Picture number... Oh my goodness, yeah, we have flowers. This is me and my sister, and we're naked. We're brushing our teeth naked because, you know, why not? It's just more fun in the nude, isn't it? Oh. Okay. Picture number 5 is me. I think I'm cooking. I believe I'm cooking something. Yeah, we used to have, I'm assuming this is one picture from potentially a Sunday lunch. So we used to, back in England and back when my dad was alive, we used to do huge Sunday lunches. And I was normally always eating most of the food. So I was probably doing that right there as well. I was probably eating the food. Okay, picture number 6. Aww. I was sitting on a saddle backwards. So in my family, we're huge horse people. My mum rode horses, she had her own horse. I had my own horse, and I rode horses way before that. So we always have a saddle somewhere in our house, and I was apparently usually always sitting on it. Okay, picture number 7. Ah, cute. This was actually at my grandparents' house, and I think this was for a wedding. I think we were going to a wedding and we were bridesmaids, and this is kind of like a child version of a, are you shaking your head? Is it wrong? Okay, good. And this is like a child version of a dirndl, so it's a typical like dress that you wear in Germany, especially down in Bavaria. And yeah, this is me in my little dirndl. Oh, another picture with my sister. We almost looked almost identical there. We had the exact same hair color. So yeah, this is me and my sister in our 90s. Back back then we were best friends all the time. Now we're best friends most of the time. Yeah, so we had our little Barbie 90s on, and we were looking lovingly into each other's eyes. Oh my god, this is interesting. This is kind of interesting but tough for me to see. So I want to say around like 7, 8 years old at the time, and you can see things have very much changed since then. My face looks completely different. So this is after all of the surgeries that I had for my cleft lip. If you don't know that I have that, you haven't already guessed by the scar, I do actually have a video on that. My very first video is explaining all about my story, my journey. So if you're interested in more details on that, go check that video out. But yeah, this was a long while ago. That was pretty much the beginning of my journey. I had like zero self-confidence. I was super overweight and things were not good back then, but they're much better now. Okay, next picture. This is so cool, look at us. Oh my goodness. So this is me and the 3 older siblings. And you see both of them. My sister Hannah has also been in videos, and my brother Max was also in, I think, 2 other videos. So this was us at the time. And this was obviously taken at Halloween, and we didn't usually celebrate Halloween all that often. We never really went out trick-or-treating, but we did decide apparently this Halloween we were gonna go all out. We bought costumes, we obviously sprayed our hair green, and I was very much into the dramatics. I think there is another picture of this. I won't go into detail, but it was a little more revealing. My god, I don't even remember this picture. I don't even know where we are. I think this is our home in England, right? Yeah, again, so this is me. I think around the same age as the one that I showed you before, where I mentioned that I wasn't feeling super confident, so around like 7 or 8, I want to say. And I was actually, for those of you wondering why I'm wearing all black, I was actually in a school uniform, because in England we have school uniforms. And again, like the first thing I see when I see this picture is like how I have like no self-confidence in myself, especially the way my face looked. And it's interesting to see how much has changed since then. Okay, oh my god, this is so cool. Yeah, so as you can see, so me, my sister Hannah, and my brother Max, we're all very close to one another, like age-wise. And I like to think like personal-wise most of the time as well. So I'm 23, my sister's 22, and my brother will be turning 21 this year. So we're all literally a year, sometimes even less than a year apart between me and my sister. I'm pointing that way because she's behind the camera. Yeah, and obviously, as you can tell, I am the leader. I am the oldest. For those of you that don't realize, I'm the oldest.
This was our cool morning session.
Oh, okay. Okay, I've had a little bit of insight into what this picture was. So I was actually, I can tell you right now, I was at my grandmother's, and so apparently this was during our obsession with cool runnings. For those of you that don't know the video, I feel like everyone does. So this was our bobsled, and we were a bobsled team, and we'd just gotten all of this brand new equipment for skiing. I think we either just moved to Germany or we're just about to, so we got a bunch of skiing stuff. So we all decided, you know what? We're gonna put our helmets on, put our goggles on, and we're gonna do a bit of bobsledding action, because that's what people do at Christmas. Okay, next picture. Oh my god, look at us. This is me and my sister again. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, again, okay, I've just pointed out again, we weren't actually wearing bras in this picture, so we probably should have been just looking. I don't want to put anyone's attention to that if they don't want to see it, but we definitely shouldn't have been wearing bras. But the first thing that I remember, or that I see when I see this picture, is how freaking skinny I was. And that is because both of us were then. But also, I remember, because I was so skinny, because that was actually not the greatest time. I was very depressed, very unhappy, and I kind of unknowingly stopped eating as much as I did normally. So that's how I got so skinny. Oh, I remember this. So this was, no, at this point in time we actually moved to Germany. So this was in the house that we built in Germany, and it was actually for one of my school projects. So at the school I went to, we had to do a come dine with me food tech project, and we had to do it at home. So this was actually me cooking a meal for my family, which I'm very surprised didn't kill them because I'm not the best chef ever. But yeah, I think I managed it with a lot of help from my dad, but I managed it. So the very last, Jesus Christ, this is interesting. The very last picture of me, is me back when I had my hair dyed. This awful blonde. And you can still see back then. This is really, you can kind of see the surgery that's been done since. So back then I still had my braces on. I had them for 8 years. I had them for a really, really long time. And I also hadn't had my nose done. And so I've had 2 surgeries on my nose and to correct the cleft. And it's so crazy seeing these pictures again and seeing what you used to look like, because you just forget what you used to look like before you had all these surgeries. So it's really interesting seeing that, going back and looking at what I used to look like. So those are all of the pictures. That was a very fun trip down memory lane. It was very interesting. Some of them were super sweet and others were seriously funny, and it's lovely to sort of look back and see all of these fond memories. Yeah, I think other than that, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. If you guys like previous videos of mine, including this video, I would be very, very grateful if you could subscribe to my channel. I will leave the links in the description box down below, not the comments, the description box, for my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook and my blog. And other than that, I will see you next Sunday in the next video. Bye!